Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Esteemed Gentlemen podcast for Wednesday, May 31st. I'm your host, Scott LeBrie. No, that's right. It's the first today because we're doing this. We're recording a day early today.
Yes, correct. Someone's going up to camp and slaving away for a few days.
Slaving away. And that man is Uncle Teabag, Tyler Sunt.
Hello there.
And not going up to camp, but still slaving away all day.
All day, every day. Yeah.
Every day.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. How you guys doing today?
Good.
All right. Yeah.
It was good.
It was a Monday. You know how she is.
Yeah.
But you know,
yeah.
Had a brief nap before the podcast.
Oh, that sounds good. I did some shopping and some errands in town.
We had some visitors tonight.
So
we went to Best Bite and Leia played in the little Playplace.
How hard was it? How hard is it to get her to leave?
It wasn't as difficult as we thought it was going to be.
Oh, good.
I just said, hey, everybody's leaving. They're going to lock you in here, so you can come with us. You can stay locked up in here. And I just started walking away, and she's like, okay, fine.
Yeah.
And she came out.
Another year or so, she'll understand, like, okay,
it's time to go.
Yeah. Just at that age you're at right now, it's like, yeah, it's just doesn't want to stop, right? So, yeah.
No.
Were there other kids playing in there?
Yeah, then they were like so good with her. Like there was a little boy, he must have been like 2 and a bit. And then there was a girl, she looked like she was maybe 5, like at the oldest, and they were just basically putting up with Leia and following her around. And Leia's like, come do this. And they're like, okay. They're just having a blast doing it. And Leia was just like in all her glory.
Oh, good.
A couple little minions attached to her, and she was good to go. So, no,
good.
She was getting the attention that she craves all the time, and she was content. She was happy. It was good. She didn't eat any supper, though, but, well, she did when we got home, but.
Yeah. Well, that's the thing, though, too. Like, just want to play and not, like, just, hard to focus it.
Yeah.
But Best Buy, man. Oh, it was good food there.
Good food, man. Gourmet burger. Battered mushrooms, rum and butter milkshake. Speaking of needing a nap after that.
Yeah, no shit. Yeah.
Yeah, that was good.
Intake is pretty peak there, bud. Yeah.
Got the meat sweats and the food coma kicking in. Hate those meat sweats.
Were guys young enough to ever play in that Best Buy thing?
Best Buy thing.
And the Playplace?
Playplace, yeah.
Oh no,
not in that one. I was young enough when I was a kid. My brothers and I, we used to go with our parents to ball tournaments in Leduc, and the McDonald's there in Leduc has a huge Playplace, and we used to frequent there.
Same.
And
that one too.
I remember I still have fond memories of going there. Because I remember in the Happy Meals there used to be cassette tapes in the Happy Meals with Walt Disney songs on them.
Oh,
I remember that. And that's when we used to get them.
That's right. I remember those too. Yeah.
We used to collect them. There'd be a couple of songs on there, and we'd be like, "Hey, we got a new tape." Cassette tape with a couple of songs on there.
How many decades ago is that already? My God, that's 30 years, man. That's a long time ago.
Technology.
Yeah, that's yeah.
And now you get like a little 10-cent piece of plastic garbage. Back then, you used to get the real deal, man.
You get good shit, yeah.
You get 10-cent piece of plastic formed in a cassette.
Ink ribbon with some of the best music. Got Phil Collins on there. You got James Horner. You got Hans Zimmer. Oh, not a little fucking Looney Tunes thing that his head opens up or something. I don't even know. I don't even know what I'm looking at half the time.
Yeah.
Actually, the Wile E. Coyote was kind of cool. That's the last one I saw. You launch him off a little rocket, and that's about it. And it breaks right away, but.
Yeah, that's how it is.
Yeah.
McDonald's toys always suck. Like, unless you're getting either you're getting like when there's Hot Wheels, because then they're just straight up Hot Wheels.
Yeah, but dude, back in the day, man, they were freaking bulletproof. Like I still see some every now and then at my parents' place or at aunts and uncles that the kids are playing with still.
Yeah, but they're still garbage.
They're still, but like they're still
the build quality might be good, but it's not a good toy.
No, still for a free toy, it's still there, right?
Yeah.
This is like the Batman Returns little push. You would push the heads and they would fly across the floor. I still see those.
Oh
He's
yeah, that's
playing with those.
right.
Yeah, I still have a couple of them at my parents' place, and so if you play with them, they're like, "Oh my god, they still works!" Like, holy shit, that's
Yeah.
25 years old. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Hot Wheels were the best though, because they're just straight up
hmm
Hot Wheels. Or
It's
like when
just
they
straight
had
up Hot
trading
Wheels.
cards and stuff like
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
And then you like
Oh yeah,
always
that's
wreck
right.
them as a kid, but like those are probably
Mhm.
like so worth so much money. Limited edition McDonald's cards,
Some of them,
like if they're
um,
Pokemon or something like that.
yeah, and I remember like some of the Digimon cards they used to sell too are value pretty high. But
Fuck.
then they relaunched a bunch like in the regular series and lost all their
Mm-hmm.
value. I remember hockey cards too, same thing.
Mm.
Because before they would do like upper deck ones, and they were like the high end, like the actual collectible ones. And then they went like to some third party cheaper ones that McDonald's got. They were worthless.
And then you
Right.
do like
Yeah,
you do those mini helmets and mini sticks too, or whatever.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, yeah.
had to get all the adults spending money. How do
Exactly. Yeah.
we get adults buying Happy Meals?
Yeah. Exactly. Multiple Happy Meals to collect them all.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
And straight up buy them.
Yeah.
That's the point.
Kids have no interest, but the
No.
adults do.
and they
hmm
struck gold with Monopoly.
Yeah. Oh, I used to play it a lot now.
Oh,
Yeah.
I was hooked from the first time they came out with that.
Mhm.
Oh, I'm on away on everything every year.
Every year,
Every year.
that's what I'm like. That's why I don't play it anymore. It's like that's how they can get you.
Fucking
And
crock
then
of
for
shit.
how many years was that the game was rigged from
Yeah.
the Mick Millions documentary? They said like, yeah, it was like 7 winners from one state alone. Like something would have been up, you'd think, right? But
Mm.
They didn't
it
mix
was
the batch
all
up very well.
yeah, it was all it's all controlled by the mob and shit like that. And yeah, you never saw the Mick Millions documentary on Netflix?
No.
Check it out, man. It's like it explains how like the printers of the game had mob connections and
Mm.
would pull like the what's the most expensive one in Monopoly Park Place?
Boardwalk.
Boardwalk.
Boardwalk or yeah, or
That
Park
was
Place.
the always the $1 million winning ticket. So they would get that one ticket and like hoard it and then like give it to someone and then they would split the winnings with whoever they picked
Mm.
for it, right? So it was like 7, 8 years in a row, and they were all like within like one county. This one all these winners, and they couldn't for a long time. No one figured out why. It's like, oh yeah, well, it's all kind of controlled by the mob. Oh yeah,
Jeez.
it's yeah. I was like, that was pretty interesting. So, and then they like had the whole like lawsuit for it, and there's still like in actions, class action lawsuits for stuff like that. And yeah, it's
Yeah.
pretty good.
Mm.
Huh.
Hmm.
Bastards.
That'd be weird. Like working at a factory. It's like having to pat you down after work. It's like you didn't put like one little tiny sticker on you. It's like
No, no, it was like it was the like the head foreman or somebody higher up where he could easily like not no one would second guess him or no one would think, right? So
Hmm.
so like
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
it was
there's a printing area on this one.
it's something like that. Yeah, I think that's what it was. Like they would be
Yeah.
in a vault and only like people knew it, but he knew it and switched it with. Oh yeah, it was convoluted, but it worked for how many years, right? So
Jeez.
yeah.
Yeah,
Mhm.
nuts, crazy.
The game was rigged from the start.
Bastards.
Them's United States corrupt. I tell ya. Even their
That's right.
McDonald's monopoly.
Even the Monopoly.
I was reading on IGN here that Taika Waititi
Yes.
new Star Wars movie is supposed to come out late next year.
Oh,
Yeah,
even though I was working on something.
I've heard rumors that he was going to, so it's official then.
mm-hmm.
Wicked.
That's
Did it
cool.
say what it's about?
I read a headline.
I skimmed.
I'll read some more. I'll read some more.
Yeah, like because it's gonna be like, does it say? Probably doesn't say a character yet and what it's about yet, right?
It's
So
called Thor Ragnarok. No.
yeah, well, but if it's like Thor and if it's like all of his other works, it's gonna have a little bit of humor in it, right? Which I'm all for, but Star Wars always has been super serious. Where if you have a movie like Thor and Thor Ragnarok and now Love and Thunder in that universe, will it work the same? I would hope so, but tough to tell, right? Because his kind of humor is a little like Tyler doesn't like it.
What? Oh, I
Talk-
just didn't like Thor. I just it just took me by surprise because all the Thor movies were very, very serious.
Yeah,
And the
exactly,
Hulk was a
right?
serious character, and then all of a sudden it's just like, oh no, this is
So
just
now you're gonna have a serious characters from
sunny and funny and goofy and
now in Star
the
Wars. It's like,
dry
well,
the
that
dry
work.
humor.
Oh, the dry humor was so
It doesn't really
like.
say anything about it besides that. I guess
Mhm.
he has a story locked in that matches his signature style.
I was like, oh, I can't wait.
So,
Yeah.
Because I started watching little bits of it. Our Flag Means War, which is I forget what the pirate's name is.
He's
Blackbeard?
Captain Blackbeard, yeah.
Blackbeard's involved. He's Blackbeard in it, but the pirate is I forget what it's. He's some nobleman who wants to become a pirate,
Yeah.
and
And
like
he's taking
yeah,
pointers from an actual
from
pirate.
Blackbeard, yeah,
Yeah, from
and
Blackbeard.
yeah,
It
but
looked really
that
funny from the trailer.
yeah, it's pretty good from the few clips I saw. Like Blackbeard's like always known this menacing like a scary figure, right? Well, with Taka playing, he's like super mellow, super funny and chill. It's like what the fuck is this, right? But it's
Yeah.
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 That
Oh
one's on
man, I
HBO?
want to retire. Yes, that
Yeah,
one's
it
on
is.
HBO. Yeah.
Yeah, another reason to get Crave and HBO, man. There's so many
Mm-hmm.
good shows on there.
I don't gotta watch Letterkenny. Oh, I want someone to talk to about Letterkenny because you guys don't watch it and love it.
All right, man.
Tough sell.
I'm
Especially to
like
you guys. Yeah.
Scott towards Warhammer to Letterkenny. It's just like 0% interest, man.
Wow, really? Oh, jeez. Yeah. Some of the one-liners are pretty good. Yeah.
Oh yeah, I'm sure they are, but it's just one
Mhm.
after another, like nonstop. It's like you gotta space them out a little bit. They
Ah,
can't just have joke on top of joke on top of joke on top of joke and just. I mean, I guess you can. Obviously, it's doing very well. Good for them. But
okay.
spread it out. Come on,
Spread it out. Make me laugh, make me cry like Dave did.
right?
Yeah.
Like The Office. No, The Office had a lot of cringe. Like a lot of nonstop
That is,
cringe.
if you were to define The Office, it would be cringe.
It's
That's
definitely cringe
that's their
humor,
hook.
but
Yeah.
there are some pretty good
Oh yeah, but like
other jokes and slapstick a little bit here and there, but mostly cringe. Like
it's like 2% milk. It's like yeah, 98% of it is cream is milk, but then 2% is cream. It's like well yeah, like majority of it is fucking cringe, and you
yeah,
have to get through the rest of it to see the little bit. But it's like
right.
I don't know.
Yeah.
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 Going back to that Star Wars movie. Are you guys
Mhm.
ready for another Star Wars movie?
Always.
Yeah.
Sure.
Hey man,
Yeah.
let's go for it. The TV shows are getting to be quite a few. It's just like I'm
Mhm.
kind of starting to lose interest in the
I
Mandalorian's good,
Mhm.
but I don't know.
I'm all
Movie.
for like just more expansion stuff, like more
Mm-hmm.
because we were so focused on the Skywalker saga, right? So and
Mm-hmm.
yeah, it's a bigger world, and yeah, just show more of it for sure, as long as it's
Yeah.
yeah.
I could go for another trilogy even, like just
Mm-hmm.
because I even as poorly as the
Mm-hmm.
reception was for the new ones, I still enjoyed it. Like I went to the theater and I still had a good time for each one of
Mm-hmm.
them. I'm like, "Ah, this is cool." And
Mhm.
budget was good, the effects
You
were
see the
great
flaw,
and
you see
stuff.
the flaws, you see what's wrong here and there, but it's like
No, for sure, but you're there just to watch
it's
Star Wars,
still
man,
about
like,
space wizards,
whatever.
right? Like, come on.
Yeah.
If I could say, I would like to see more,
Space
because
Battle.
yeah, well, more old Republic stuff,
Mm-hmm.
like that level where it's the peak of the Renaissance for the Star Wars, right? Where lots of Jedi, lots of Sith, and the world is everything. Because right now, what we just happened was it was on the decline. Like there was very few Jedi, very little Sith, and it was going away pretty much, right? We're like, I want to see where it was at this maximum, where there was lots of Jedi versus the whole Sith army and stuff like that. So yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, we'll
Yeah,
see.
same.
Hmm.
I knew was that High Republic novels
Hmm.
or comics or something that has
Hmm.
Yoda, but when he's younger, kind of
Yeah, stuff like that. Yeah.
more of a Jedi Knight.
Because a lot of the
Cool.
stuff when you're doing prequel stuff is you have to live up to an expectation of what's been
Mhm.
done before. But if you go far enough back where it's not really done at all, then you can kind of do what you want that way,
You
right?
just give her,
So
yeah.
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 So I don't know if because now is what's the online MMO Star Wars the Old Republic, right?
Yeah.
Is that still canonically accurate with the new Disney? Because that was done before
Yes. I think
Disney
so.
bought it, right?
I
So
think it still is. Yeah.
yeah, because then they use a lot of that stuff in that game. So But I just saw the trailer for the new Fallen is it
Star
Fallen
Wars
Order?
Jedi Survivor.
Yeah, Survivor. What was the first one called?
That takes place
Jedi
after.
Fallen Order.
Yeah. So this is the one after that one. Yeah, the
Yeah.
sequel for it. So
5 years after the
yeah.
first one.
So yeah,
I still haven't played that yet. I don't know why. I don't know why I
Same here.
haven't because I have
Mhm.
I have a good interest in
Mhm.
because all the clips I've seen of it, I'm like this looks really good.
So you played the first one, Scott. Is it taking place right after the third, or is it like
It's
sort of around
I think
episode
about
4?
5 years or something maybe after the
Mhm.
third
Well,
game.
it'll be around the time of Obi-Wan then.
Apparently this next one is like the exact same time as Obi-Wan. So
Oh,
this one's a
okay.
little bit
Obi-Wan's
earlier.
it's 10 years after the third movie,
Mhm.
right? So yeah. Yeah.
Mhm. Yeah.
So that's cool. Because I wouldn't be surprised if you see him as a cameo in that case then in Obi-Wan.
I'm hoping.
Yeah.
That'd be awesome.
Mhm.
Yes, this new trailer for Jedi Survivor, very
Mhm.
cryptic. And you're like, what's going on here? Who's the dude in
Mhm.
the tube, man?
Everyone is saying that's Star Killer. I'm like, I don't know about that, but
Looks like Sephiroth.
it does, yeah. It's a very much Final Fantasy callback. I thought so too. Like, oh, it's Mother, yeah, that's what they called it. Or no, what did
Genova,
they
whatever.
Genova? That's it,
Yeah.
yeah, Genova, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I don't know.
Hmm.
Somebody who's been in there
Hmm.
for a long time because it's all like overgrown and shit like that. So
Hmm. Hmm.
might be
I never played Force Unleashed 2, so I don't know what happened to him, how that ends with him with Star Killer,
I don't know.
him and Vader, yeah. But we'll see.
Yeah, those aren't canon anymore. I don't think.
Nah, no, I don't think they are.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's the one thing that Disney fucked up on was. Well, I mean, from their standpoint, it made sense because they don't have to pay anybody else for the license or for the rights to just make up their own story. So
Mm-hmm.
that's why they kind of got rid of all the good stuff from before.
Yeah. And I mean, like they're bringing back most of the good stuff too.
Mm-hmm.
They're just like, all right, let's just flush it
That's
all,
yeah.
bring back whatever worked.
We'll pick what works and what's what we can use, right? Yeah.
Because it's like, you know, like how many sons did Luke have? According, because they're all like, just somebody wrote about
He
this
had
dude and somebody wrote about this
3.
dude, and
He had 3 kids, I want to say, and then Luke and Han and Leia had like 2 or 3. I
yeah,
think in the old extended universe, yeah, because I think Luke had like three kids. I forget his wife's name, but yeah, it was a. So what was the one game I played? Jedi Outcast, and you see Luke Skywalker and he's training his kids and everything else in that. And it's yeah, it got a little fuzzy on some of them, but yeah, so happens when you had different writers from all over trying to tell their own story, right?
mm-hmm.
So yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I think they'll bring back what's his name, Kyle Katarn or whatever. He's like,
Yeah, I think that's what you play in Jedi Outcast. The guy's name, isn't it?
no, that's Cal Kestis.
Sorry, yes, that's
Yeah,
it. Yeah.
yeah.
I don't know who any of these people are that you guys are talking about. I'm so
Old
fucking
Star Wars, man.
lost in what the hell you're talking about.
Old Star Wars. Yeah.
Jesus. I know who Han Solo is. He's with that fuzzy grizzly bear
Yeah.
with the laser bow.
Yeah.
Speaking of Star Wars, when I watched Kenobi on Friday, I was like, "Ah, this is a great show." And then I just immediately went to the PlayStation store and bought Lego Star Wars.
Oh my god.
Like the new series one? Is it any good or?
It's pretty fun. I mean, it's a Lego game, but
Yeah.
Don't you
see,
normally play those games though? Like
Mhm.
I feel like was it
not
you
really.
that
I
plays
mean, a
those?
long
No?
time ago, I played a few of them, but
Okay.
Because when I bought my Xbox years ago, it came with Lego Indiana Jones, but I didn't like it because the old Lego games had no talking. It was just like all miming and sound effects, right?
mm-hmm.
So it kind of bugged me with that. But the newer ones now have like voiceovers and they're
Yeah,
proper, right? And their humor is kind of clever how they go around like some of the stuff they can't really explain.
yeah,
Like in the old Star Wars, in episode 5 when Darth Vader tells tell Luke's I'm your father. He shows a photo of him and Padme and pregnant Padme and is going like You pointing at the photo, pointing at Luke, pointing at the photo, pointing at Luke. It's like, yeah, I'm your father. It's like, oh my god, like, how else do you say it without talking, right? So
Yeah, it's pretty good.
yeah.
Yeah, some of the gigs are pretty good. But like, man,
Mm.
I was just playing this game. It's like there's just so many collectibles and stuff like
Mhm.
that. Because I was like, I'll try and get them all. Why not? And like, not realizing that it's like, no, you got 9 movies and however many levels per 9 movies. So it's like,
Mhm.
like the big things are like these little fucking 2x2 little square blocks that shine. And it's like, yeah, you go collect one. It's like, cool, you got one out of 1,200 for the whole game. And I'm like,
Holy shit.
That's
Yeah.
a completionist games for sure. But
Yeah.
Yeah.
You have to unlock all the characters, but it's like, I don't know, it's fun. Also, like the environments are like super highly detailed. Like a lot of them look like they just got like ripped out of Battlefront 2.
oh really?
And then there's just like Lego pieces put on top of them every little while. It's like, this game should not look this good. But
Right?
Mhm.
Hmm.
that's fun.
Mhm.
Fun little time sink.
Speaking of
Tide you
time
over.
sync, I decided
between
to go
episodes.
back into Skyrim. I
Oh
don't know
wow.
why. What compelled me? I'm like, I'll play some Skyrim. And yeah, that's a time sync again.
Are you
So
playing it with
yeah,
any mods or anything?
yeah, a few, just mostly visual stuff to help with make it look better because it is a 10-year-old game and running it on a high end computer is a little bit So yeah, just stuff like
Right.
that, stuff to make it run easier. Weapon mods, armor mods, stuff like.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like if I got back into that, it would be just I'd
Mhm.
be consumed by it again.
Right away, it's like, oh yeah, here we go. There's
Ah,
a
when did-
5 hours later. Oh shit, I should go to bed. I guess.
oh man. I
Yeah.
remember that game first came out. Holy man, it was
Same.
first hit a crack. It's like, yes.
Mhm. More, more.
Never gonna let
I
this trip
remember
end.
just spending hours upon hours crafting metal
Mhm.
daggers,
Mhm.
iron
Yeah.
daggers to improve my crafting level so I could craft better gear.
So this
See, I
time
I tried
I
both because I heard that the hide bracers was the easiest one to do.
this
Hide
is
Really?
bracers.
yeah I too because
And
leather's
then I'd
easier to
be
get than
over encumbered
iron.
and I'd have to
Yeah.
sell them all and then
Yeah.
buy more materials and then wait 12 hours, buy it
Mhm.
again, convert it, build the hide bracers, sell it, and just fuck. Holy man.
Usually I
That's all
play
you
like
do. Just farm.
a sneaky archer. So that's I
Mm.
think, hey, this time I'm playing like a straight magic build. Like I'm doing like a sorcerer, wizard, everything, right?
Mm.
And I am so like I die right away because like I have fuck all for armor, fuck all
Yeah.
for weapons. Or at early levels, it's tough. I'm like, oh
Yeah.
shit, this is rough because I usually just sneak down and shoot with my bow, right? But this
Yeah.
time, no, I want to play magic, and yeah, I'm doing what Tyler always does, and I spam fucking spawns and let them fight for me.
Oh, dude, my
Yeah,
conjuration, like I'm like, okay,
yeah,
I'm not gonna touch conjuration. I'm not gonna do it. And then I go,
it's
I'm
so
like, fuck, it's
easy.
too hard. Conjure, and then I just
Yeah,
start summoning stuff and just
yeah, just hide in the corner, conjure,
yeah,
flame, a
conjure.
flame
Keep backing
spirit.
up,
Yeah,
keep conjuring,
yeah,
and backing up, and then until
yeah.
they're all gone. Just playing like such a coward.
Like I'm level 23 right now, and I'm still dying on like missions where like level 5 I would beat right away. Like it's
Huh.
like because I know earlier one what the hell's the one called the wolf den or whatever it is by Solitude. We have to go and like get the crown back wherever it is. Like you have to
And there's a
some
vampire
ritual,
thrall down there, isn't
something
there?
like that, something like that. Yeah, and like I would
And
always beat
he's
it,
like super savage. He one hits you every time.
and I would always beat it, and I would spam it with sneak attack and be like level 10, easy to do, right?
Yeah.
Now I'm like, what the fuck? I'm dying like right away.
Yeah.
Mm.
And then yeah, conjure.
Yeah.
Fuck off. Yeah.
That's one thing
So
I never got into. I remember when I first started playing it,
mhm,
my roommate at the time, he was like, "Oh yeah, I'm doing all destruction spells," and he
mhm,
does like the fire and lightning and whatever
mhm.
else, right? And I'm like, "Oh, all I had was like heavy armor and two-handed weapons, like big weapons and a little bit of archery here and there, and then like charisma or not charisma, but like
Mhm.
the talking and all that stuff and
The speech,
pricing
yeah.
and whatever speech and stuff was way up. But yeah, like I watched him play as a full-fledged fucking wizard with
Mhm.
fireball, and I'm watching like the explosions and like 5 NPCs are just gone, just boom, they're gone. I'm like,
Mhm.
how, what the fuck? I'm like, there's like a whole other way to play this
Yeah.
game. I'm like, how are you doing?
I discovered that like, I finally got fireball. Cool, let's try it out. And like, yeah, a little squad of them at once. Boom, all gone. Like, oh, sweet.
Just
But like your
fucking
magicka is gone. This takes up so much of your
yeah.
shit. It's like, fuck.
But if you're wearing the right fucking robes and stuff, but then you
Mhm.
take one hit, you're done. You're just like
Yep.
like a
You
glass
have
cannon.
no armor. You are a glass cannon.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No,
A
get your
random
enchantment up, get your fucking smithing up, and get your
a
conjuration. You know you're not gonna touch you.
random arrow out of nowhere else, and like a quarter of my health is fuck. Like,
Yeah.
shit. Where did that come from?
Right? Yeah.
Again.
Yeah. Yep.
That game is a fucking time, but
The
it's so
worst is when
good.
you're up in the mountains walking, and then all of a sudden the saber tooth comes out, and you don't have time to conjure anything.
No.
You're like, oh shit! It's like you pause it, and it's like right there. I'm like, oh fuck! I walked all this fucking way. I'm gonna die and have to respawn again, all the way back.
So, and I thought too, like, we download it and go again. I thought the new Legacy Edition came free if you already had Skyrim. Nope, you have to pay another $40 for this newer edition of Skyrim. So if I would have got that, I would have gotten Skyrim 4 times. Like, are you fucking serious? No
Yeah.
way.
Yeah.
Enough is enough, man. Yeah.
Right. Yeah. Easy money for those guys.
And Bethesda.
Yeah. When is that new Elder Scrolls coming out? Like, what the hell
Whenever
is
they
the hold up
fucking
here?
no one fucking knows, man.
Or are
They
too
delayed
busy-
all their games this year. Like they
Yeah, they're too
yeah.
busy working on what Starfield or whatever it's called.
Yeah,
Yeah.
whatever it is, the new RPG.
Yeah.
But like they made a
that's
contract
cool.
with Xbox to be exclusive with Xbox, and it's for the new series, and they fucked everything up this year for them, so they have no releases for Xbox at all. It's
Yeah.
like, wow, that is shit in the bed.
Or is it called Oblivion? What is it?
No, it's
Starfield. I'm
it's
pretty
Starfield.
sure.
Yeah.
Oh, Elder Scrolls. I'm talking. Sorry.
It's just called
Oh,
Elder Scrolls 6.
so
They
far
don't
it's
have a
Elder
name
Scrolls
for it.
6. That's all we know so far. We got that trailer, I want to say 5 years ago
Yeah.
at E3,
Yeah.
and that's been been the only
Being
real-
released in 2023. That's the latest.
Oh
from PC
fucking
Gamer.
shit.
What's the date today? The 11th. On the 11th, PCGamer.com said it's coming out hopefully in 2023.
They've been saying that for who knows how long. Yeah.
Every year they just keep pushing it back.
Well, Starfield coming out in 2023.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I doubt they'll have 2 big releases in 1 year.
All right. Hopefully one of them is a complete game.
I'm
Not
curious
just
to
a
see
broken shit.
Starfield though.
Yeah, Starfield
Same, but
would be cool.
if we know Bethesda's track record, it's gonna come out. It's gonna be buggy as fuck.
Oh, yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
You think they'd learn by now?
No, you'd think, but no.
I don't
They gotta
care.
be
I don't
like,
care. Give it to me.
Mhm.
Yeah, right? Exactly. Fallout 4 apparently was a huge mess, but I'm like, oh,
Mhm.
I got over it. I just played it because I
Mhm.
fucking loved it. I didn't
Mhm.
care. I
Mhm.
thought it was just like one of the best games I've ever played in my life, and everybody's like, it's fucking glitchy and just. I'm like, well, yeah, but I mean,
Yeah, but
once in a blue moon, something's gonna happen. You got a game this vast and this huge, and like
Mhm.
so many different possibilities of things happening.
yeah.
These are just
Like-
people that are trying to break the fucking game that are
Mhm.
complaining about it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I saw on Facebook Marketplace, Tyler.
Yeah?
Somebody's selling a Pit Boy.
Really?
Yeah.
One of the collector ones that came out probably years ago.
With 4
Years ago. Yeah, with 4. Yeah.
Pit Boy.
Pit Boy.
That'd be cool. Get a fucking little Vault Tech suit.
Right?
Pit Boy. Marketplace. There it is. St. Paul County, $150, mint condition. The blurriest looking image I've ever seen. Take it out of the I took it out of the box, but it's like the one out of the box, it's like super blurry. Fuck, that thing's pretty big.
It is, yeah.
That thing's legit. Well, there we go. There's my cosplay. I should buy it.
Yeah, there you
That's
go.
cool. That's freaking
Yeah.
cool.
Vault 111. There you go.
Vault 111, yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly. Did you guys
Speaking
ever
of-
watch?
Oh, go
sorry.
ahead. No, go ahead.
Oh, I was gonna say, did you guys ever watch that that fan series on YouTube, the Fallout one? The fuck's it called? It's about a ranger,
No.
and he goes to this Oh.
The new Republic of California Ranger? Or
Yeah. So he's a
Oh.
ranger, and he's like they call him the Wanderer, and you find out who he actually is
familiar.
too. And there he gets involved with helping people. And he doesn't want to help people, and it's actually really well done. And then
I
some
don't
parts
want
are pretty
to-
cheesy, but it's good. What the fuck's it called? Fallout series 2. Nuka Break by Wayside Digital. It's called Nuka Break. 8 years ago it came out.
Hmm.
Yeah, it was quite good. It was quite good. The final battle was really bad, like hard to watch, but because it was super cheesy. But the rest of it was really good. The acting, you could tell everybody was just having a blast on it.
Mhm.
Yeah, good. Oh, somebody's very upset upstairs.
Mhm.
Must be bedtime.
I remember Rooster Teeth's immersion episode of
Fallout.
Fallout. Oh, that's
Yeah.
pretty good.
Yeah.
You got rat poisoning, and they put that like big sheet of plastic in front of his face. He's like,
Oh yeah.
Yeah. That's what that little guy from Slow Mo Guys.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Gav,
Gavin.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah, Gavin. Fuck.
Michael,
Yeah, that was
Michael and
pretty,
Gavin. Yeah.
that was funny. Yeah.
Team Nice Down.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
back in the day, they were.
Mm-hmm. They had cool props in that show too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. It's legit.
Had good production value for what it was. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Well,
Mhm.
anything else before we get out of here? No.
Well,
That's
think
it.
so, man.
It's kind of nice. I don't have to edit and put up a thumbnail for this. I could do that tomorrow. Wow.
There you go.
Wow.
All right. Well, we'll get out of here. Enjoy the rest of your Wednesday. We'll be back here Friday. Well, days are you going to camp? You said. You come back.
Tomorrow and the next day I should be back.
So
Oh,
back
okay, so it'll be
Wednesday.
back Thursday for us to.
I'll be back Thursday for
Mhm.
sure.
Mhm.
That's what I've been told. So yeah.
Diddly.
What that's
Yes,
what they
sir.
told you. Yeah.
That's what they tell me.
All right. Well, there you go. We'll be back here Friday. If you're watching on YouTube, like and subscribe, share, comment with a friend. I almost said. You can do that.
Mhm.
Reply to somebody.
Friend, nobody's have a
Don't be
joint
social.
comment.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was looking at our YouTube statistics. Speaking of, I'm just going on a tangent here at the end,
Mhm.
but
Okay.
of like what people were like searching and how our like would come up, our podcast would come up. Our top search that got us the most views was stealth camping. Still,
Really?
yeah. And then second to that was comb fjord.
This is the popular, well, I guess somewhat
And
popular.
we got like
actor.
2 views from some people searching comb fjord, but
And the people were like, "What the fuck is this?"
and on for all those, including like stealth camping, the watch time is like 10 seconds long by average. Like, fuck, what is this garbage?
Right. Go back.
Thanks for
Funny.
watching.
Yeah, appreciate it.
If you're listening on podcast service, subscribe, leave us a rating, and then head over to our Facebook page, like the page, submit a question, submit a review, and questions and stuff for Top Gun. But definitely submit a question because we got Ask Us Anything Monday coming up this Monday.
Right.
Yeah, that'll do it. We'll see you Friday. Adios. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Yes.